Morning students, welcome to our video lecture. Today students, we are going to start chapter number 30, probability. Today students, we are going to start chapter number 30, and that is probability. Students, we have already discussed this chapter before the lockdown. Students, if you recall, we have already discussed this chapter before lockdown. So today I am going to part the lecture in two different parts. The first part is revision of all the basic formulas which students you have studied in standard 11, and the second part we will start with conditional probability. Now students, the first and the foremost formula in revision, the first and the foremost formula for any event A, probability of event A belongs to closed interval 0, 1. All of you know this, students, that for any event A, the probability of event A denoted by P of A belongs to closed interval 0, 1. Minimum probability is 0, students, and maximum probability is 1. Then students, if A dash is the complementary event of A, then P of A dash is equal to 1 minus P of A. Or conversely, students, I can write P of A plus P of A dash is equal to 1. If A dash, students, is the complementary event of A and its probability P of A dash will be 1 minus P of A, or conversely P of A plus P of A dash is equal to 1. Now the third formula, U is called certain event or sure event, and null set is called impossible event. The certain event or sure event, the event which is going to definitely occur in practice, is called certain event, and the event which is never going to occur in practice is called impossible event. Then the probability of sure event or certain event is 1, and the probability of impossible event null set is 0. So if U is the certain event and null set is the impossible event, then students, their respective probabilities are 1 and 0. Then comes addition law for two events. P of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. This we have studied in set theory also. Sorry, the same formula, P of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. If A and B are mutually exclusive and exhaustive events, then the addition law changes to P of A plus P of B is equal to 1. For exhaustive, union is U, and for exclusive, intersection is null set. So P of null set is 0 and P of U is equal to 1. This students, this formulas one has to perfectly remember and memorize. Now students, I write addition law for 3 events. Addition law for 3 events. And this was for 2 events. Now, P of A union B union C is equal to P of A plus P of B plus P of C minus P of A intersection B minus P of B intersection C minus P of A intersection C plus P of A intersection B intersection C. Students, this is the addition law formula for 3 events. Individual probabilities are added, pairwise intersections are subtracted, plus intersection of all 3, and for mutually exclusive and exhaustive events A, B and C, the addition law changes to P of A plus P of B plus P of C is equal to 1, because all intersections will be null set and A union B union C will be U. So left hand side turns 1 and right hand side will be only P of A plus P of B plus P of C. So these are the basic formulas which we have already studied in standard 11. Now students, further we are writing the next set of formulas. So this you have to perfectly remember, memorize, and this will be applied, you can say, very frequently in the sums involving the concepts of this particular chapter. Now students, the 6th formula is De Morgan's law. P of A dash intersection B dash is equal to P of A union B the whole dash, and that is nothing but 1 minus P of A union B. Then the second De Morgan's law, P of A dash union B dash is equal to P of A intersection B the whole dash, and that is equal to 1 minus P of A intersection B. Then comes the formula for difference event. P of A minus B is equal to P of A minus P of A intersection B, and that is equal to P of A intersection B complement. Students, all of you know to operate A minus B, and particularly P of B minus A will be P of B minus P of A intersection B, and that is equal to B intersection A complement. This also, students, we have to perfectly remember and memorize. A minus B is technically, or in fact theoretically, equal to A intersection B complement. And students, B minus A is equal to B intersection A complement. Then one more formula, the probability that only one of the two events, probability that one of the two events A and B occur is equal to P of A minus B plus P of B minus A. Either exclusively A occurs or exclusively only B occurs. The probability that one of the two events A and B occurs is P of A minus B plus P of B minus A. This is what, students, we have to remember and revise of standard 11. So students, this is what we have already studied. And now after this, students, we can start the concept of conditional probability, which I have already taught. But since you can see there was a gap of 7 weeks, we had started this in early February. So once again, students, I have started with the chapter. So this was the prerequisite, or you can say basic required to study the chapter number 13, students. So I wish that all of you must memorize and understand this very perfectly. Then and then, students, you can start the probability of 12th standard. So in the second part of the lecture now, students, I am going to start with the concept of conditional probability. So here we conclude the first part, students. In the second part, I will start conditional probability.